Joe Casey with Casey Aviation. I have Dr. Bruce Boer with me today. How you doing, Dr. Boer?
Doing good.
Okay, now came down for refresher training today. Really, and when you got here, I was really impressed with this cool airplane. This is a 2010 Mirage, and it is, as you would expect for a brand new airplane, simply gorgeous. It's just a beautiful airplane. And we were kind of talking about the story of how this came to be. This is a G-1000, beautiful airplane. Why did you go for this type of airplane versus a, let's say, a lesser Mirage, you know, an older one, something with different avionics? So kind of talk to us about that, Dr. Boer.
I came into aviation kind of late in life and did my initial training in a 172, like most people. And at 172, my schedule is such that when I have some time, I like to go get my training. So I bought a 172, and I was somewhat enthralled with the G-1000. The thing I like most about it, I guess, is the traffic awareness. Our airport is by a parachute drop, and it's real nice to see when those guys are flying around.
Right.
Anyway, I did my training there, and then I traded up to a 206, and I was pretty used to the G-1000 at that time.
So the 206 also had the G-1000, okay?
Right. Yeah, I have very little experience in flying with steam gauges.
I see.
Got in the 206, I got tired of putting my oxygen on, I got tired of the racket, the noise, and so I was looking for something that would go 200 knots and it would be pressurized and I could fly up into flight levels. But I was very happy with the G-1000,
yeah.
And that's what led me to go to a newer plane for the traffic and for just the fact that I was quite used to putting in flight plans and using all the weather that I could get on the G-1000.
Sure. Now you paid, I want to say a premium, but it's a nicer airplane, and it had to factor into your decision making that, hey, I'm going to spend a little more money to get the G-1000 and a new airframe, but it's worth it. Has it proven to be all that you thought it would be in that regard?
Yes, I would say so. I've been very happy with it. It did come at a significant price, but I'm happy that I have the avionics that are in there.
Yeah. So if you were to, let's say you're another guy that's like you, and you're kind of on the edge of, should I buy a Mirage or should I buy something different? And there's a lot of people like you that I'm finding nowadays where the steam gauges really haven't had a lot of experience in them, and really, you know, the G-1000 or some nicer avionics really do drive the decision. Is there any advice that you'd give a guy like that?
Well, I think you'd have to say that these avionics, of course, are the wave of the future, and I believe it's worth it. I would believe that it's worth the upgrade to get this because of the safety factor.
Yeah, and just something you're comfortable with that you've seen before.
Right.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, this is about the tip of the iceberg in terms of the Malibu Mirage. It's really just a gorgeous, gorgeous airplane. And Bruce, I appreciate you coming to be a part of this and be a part of Casey Aviation. Thanks a bunch.